Welcome, crypto fam, to the number one daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest technical analysis as Bitcoin maintains on top of $60,000. New all-time highs in play, family. We'll also be discussing breaking news. Polish presidential candidate publicly vows to use the Bitcoin Satoshi Action Fund model policy to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Sound familiar? Game theory in full effect. Also quoting RFK Jr. Bitcoin is the currency of freedom, a hedge against inflation for middle-class Americas, a remedy against the dollar's downgrade from the world's reserve currency, and the off-ramp from a ruinous national debt. Bitcoin will have no stronger advocate than Howard Lutnick, who holds hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Let's go. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin long-term hodlers do not see 90,000 as the enemy. Of course not. And of course, Bitcoin broke above 90,000, and now the TD sequential says 100,000 Bitcoin price in play before this next incoming weekend. We'll also be discussing prominent U.S. prosecutor's office to reduce the focus on crypto cases. According to this official report, as Trump once said, I will end Joe Biden's war on crypto. Trump's not even in office yet, and things are looking on the up and up. We'll also be discussing the current Bitcoin price ceiling projected at 135,000. In fact, as much as 500,000 for a cycle peak, according to Kijang Yu, CryptoQuant founder. We'll also be discussing ARK Invest unveils their year-end targets for Bitcoin, sees continued bullish momentum for Bitcoin in 2025, and spoiler alert, they're ultimately hinting at 124,000 for the December price peak. Let me know if you agree, disagree. It's right in alignment with the 1 week chart, which shows that sexy 124,000 cup and handle target. I'll be breaking this down for you. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Happy Sunday, fun day. Church is in session. JV live and in the flesh. I'm streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. And I'm going to be streaming over the course of the next couple of hours. Spread the word. Repost the stream. Smash the likes. Dankness. Good to see you, brother. Always appreciate the disclaimer. Everything you hear coming out of my mouth or in the comments or anything to do related with the stream, not investment advice. Everything you hear is for entertainment purposes only. Shout out Diana Jones. Just my opinion. Good morning. Juan Romero, Pure Vida, East Afro King in the building. Always an honor. Appreciate the repost, family. Shout out Dankness. Shout out Steve. Shout out Short Coin. Shout out Cat Press. Shout out James Elsey, our one and only Oracle. What's good, fam? Good to have the fam in here. How many of you were watching the UFC card last night? I was up till 3 a.m., Man, what a finish. John Jones Bones, undisputed heavyweight champ of the world. Damn, what a spinning back kick to Stipe's ribcage. Unlike anything I've ever seen before, it dropped him. Bada boom, bada bing. Just a phenomenal fight night, yo. And it's crazy. Trump was there alongside Dana White last night. You had Kid Rock. You had RFK Jr. You had Elon. You had, what's her name? Tulsi Calvert, whatever that woman's name is that always rolls with them. But ultimately, it was like Trump's whole team was there watching the UFC last night. And John Jones did the Trump dance after the victory. Made for a great viral moment. Let me know if you guys saw that. It was pretty lit. I may just have to show it to you. It was that cool. I actually have clips. I mean, it was pretty impressive. So, yeah, they say the single greatest moment in sports history in 17 seconds. Show it to you here. Spinning back kick right to his side, drops him. The ref's going to stop the fight. That's John Jones, by the way. Heavyweight champ, baddest man on the planet. Undisputed. Never lost a fight his whole career, like 15 years. Doing the Trump dance to Trump, points to Trump. Hands Trump his heavyweight belt after. You see RFK Jr. in the background. Vivek Ramaswamy was there. The whole team, the whole Trump team was there. It was pretty lit, yo. You guys got to check that out if you missed it. Pretty phenomenal fight night. But anyways, I digress. We're talking about Bitcoin now. What about the Bitcoin kids? Good to see you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream at the top of the profile over on X. That way you guys can find it, repost it, spread the word, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys already for blowing up the post. It is pinned now to the top of the profile, so let me shout everyone out for the repost. Shout out East Afro King, proof of work. He put daily some of the crypto fam and a little UFC, a little combat sports. I got you. Shout out Sven. Church is in session. Thank you, Shortcoin. Thank you, JC Ice. You're always amazing. We are live. Let's go. Come and chat with the fam and JV. And shout out to Digital Dankness. No Bathwater. JV is going to drop some epic news. I got you, big dog. Just reposted. Thank you for all those reposts. We'll keep the comments flowing. This is live and interactive. I'm going to be streaming over the course of the next couple of hours. Church is in session. Let's go. How long till Asia wakes up? I believe they're 12 hours ahead of us. So if it's 4 p.m. here in Puerto Rico, safe to assume maybe 4 a.m., 3 a.m., depending on what part of Asia we're speaking of. So maybe at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, they're up. Maybe another 3 hours. Maybe by the end of the stream, Asia markets will be up and the markets will start pumping again. It's just good that Bitcoin's been holding on to 90,000. You know what I mean? Strong support. 90 is the new 20. I'm not complaining. Gong the gong gong. The lizard people with the gong. Take this, lizard people, and that includes Gary Gensler. That's an epic way to, at the company, going to a UFC fight. Nothing like a bloody, solidify a bond. Exactly. And again, they had the whole crew there. The entire Trump crew. Trump, Elon, Kid Rock, Vivek Ramaswamy, RFK Jr. Crazy, right? China opens up at 9:30 Eastern, eh? Appreciate the insights. So yeah, maybe a few hours. I think we're going to have a hell of a week. Some of the charts I'm going to show you are indicating 100,000. According to the TD sequential, it's a pretty accurate indicator. It shows 100,000 before this upcoming weekend. Let me know if you agree. Will this be the magical week? 100K, 6 figs in play. MicroStrategy is 24-hour tradable now on select exchanges. Nice. Orange Pill, a mate today. Congratulations, Mark. That's always a good thing. We love to orange pill the masses. Shout out Lucille. Why is there a blue star next to my name? Because you're a member of the stream. If you didn't purchase it, then someone gifted it to you. We have an incredible fam here. A lot of memberships get gifted, but you're going to notice if your name is blue or green, like yourself, Lucille, and you got a star next to your name, you're a member. You're a paid member of the channel. So thank you for supporting us. There she is. Shout out the one and only Chandy 10 Music. In the building. Good to have you here with us today. My chicks have grown up and are getting big. All grown up. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out Robbie Kaiser. Shout out the rest of the fam. Keep the comments flowing. But let's dive in. But I can't forget about our intro music.
Oh my gosh. It's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome everyone to today's live stream. And first and foremost, I just got to shout everyone out again for being here, showing up. You guys are the bomb diggity. Appreciate the repost. Thank you guys for blowing up the stream. Again, East Afro, King Hodl for life. Mr. Corvette wrote the one and only crypto channel, no BS. And the channels or the stream is already blowing up. We got 300 people here. We haven't even began yet. I dig it. So thank you guys. Keep the comments flowing and let's dive right in. If you're new to the channel, important to smash the likes, then go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I looked up the analytics. 40% of you that watch every day are not subscribed. Then hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications. Today is pod episode 1821. I'm your host, JV. It's November 17th, 2024. And the market's been holding on to 90,000. 90 is the new bottom. I'm not complaining, but 100K in play. It's official. According to the TD sequential, I'll be breaking down some of that analysis. I'll be pulling up some of the live charts. But let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. You can see Bitcoin holding on to 90,100 at the time of the live stream. Ether, BNB, XRP, Cardano have all pulled back, correcting. And in the red, XRP tapped 100. I'm sorry, not 100, but $1, I think 25 the other day. A run we haven't seen on XRP in years, but today it's corrected down 12%. Cardano's down 5%. Some of the big gainers include Solana up 9% and Bonkers going bonkers. In And there you go. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the crypto market cap is currently sitting at still above the 3 trillion milestone, which is practically all-time high levels. And the volume, we have 160 billion in the past 24 hours, down 10% on the day. Bitcoin dominance, I believe, has pulled back just a itty bitty bit. We were at 60% the other day. We're at 59 today. Ether dominance still only at 12.4%. And check out the top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We got Mantra leading the pack, up 56%, followed by Ray, up 22%, followed by Bonk, up 22%. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla at your boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. The majority of the market has pulled back in the red, unfortunately. I'd say maybe 85-15 red over green. And zooming out on the month, wow, still 90% of the market in the green. So, and checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we are at a 90. The higher this number goes, more likely of a pullback. And lo and behold, at a 90 today, we're pulling back. Yesterday was a 86 extreme greed. Last week at 78, and last month at a 73. And let's pull up the time chain calendar. I forgot to open it up, but here we go. According to the time chain calendar, it's going to see what block we're on and how many sats we could get for $1, etc. if this baby loads. Fingers crossed. There we go. We're currently on block height, 870,763, 179,237 blocks till the next halving of 2028. And you can currently exchange $1 for 1,110 sats. Almost an 1111, but I like the 1110. It's a blackjack, is it not, Chandy? We got a blackjack. So yeah, before you know it, it's going to be less than 1,000 sats per dollar, and you'll probably never be able to buy that many sats for $1 ever again. So take advantage of it and stack them sats, family. 0.001 in Pepe, Bonk, and Sheeb, says Cat Press. Expotent, incoming, exponent. Howdy, howdy, how. What up? A few years ago, I had about $7 left after buying the biddy and bought some Pepe, and now it's worth 250 bones. Well done there, Adam. Pepe worked out for you, eh? We weren't in a good wind area, so I got my water turbine instead of the wind. Right on. And again, welcome everyone joining the live stream. We're live and in the flesh. We're about to dive into some technical analysis and check out where the price action is likely to take us next. We're also going to be pulling up some of the live charts and then going through all the headlines, all the breaking news, and all the important things you need to know about. Shout out again, everyone, reposting the stream. Diana Jones, Best Crypto News Live. Very, very thank you. I think that's yesterday's pod. I can tell from my outfit. I'm rocking a black hat, but it's all good. Appreciate the reposts nonetheless. Shout out Marcus Roth. Beautiful Sunday to listen to some crypto news live now. Appreciate you, brother, and just reposted you. Shout out to the Bitcoin Wolverine. Shout out to Iris. Again, fire, fire, fire. I'm a fire starter. Remember that track back in the day? Anyways, thank you, Iris. I appreciate a repost. Thank you again, Mr. Corvette. Keep the comments flowing. You guys are going to notice the stream pinned at the top of the profile. Already 14 hearts and 10 reposts. I got to be lucky number 11. I just reposted my own stream. Lucky number 11. There you go. And if you guys can repost with a comment or a quote, I can repost it, and we can orange pill more of the masses here. Keep the comments flowing. Hello, Montreal in the building. Shout out Heidi. How many of you watched that UFC card last night? I was up till 3 a.m. I didn't wake up till 2 p.m. Jesus. So much for early bird catches the Bitcoin worm. I didn't wake up till 2. But I had a fantastic fight evening, back-to-back fight evenings, that is. We had the boxing extravaganza with Jake versus Tyson the day prior, which was just a spectacle. But I enjoyed that, Katie versus Amanda. That was one of the best fights I've seen year to date, hands down. So shout out to the ladies. But last night's UFC card was fire. It was fire. I'm so glad I watched it. 90,000. That's the only way I can tell the different pods apart, JV. Keep wearing different color shirts. Yeah. No more wearing the same shirt every day. I can't do that. The only way to separate the pods, you're right. Rock a different hat, different clothes. I saw you. I saw the UFC, JV. I was texting you mad late. Yeah, yo. What a... John Jones had me... It's rare I tear up in a fight. It was so brilliant of a fight, the way Jones broke Stipe down. I was tearing up. It was poetic. It was incredible. And then when he gave all the glory to Jesus Christ at the end, oh my God. It was just a beautiful, beautiful thing. JV, I am sure you're catching up from sleep from last week. Exactly. I don't got to wake up 6 a.m. at all this week. So it's a beautiful thing. As you guys know, a little co-parenting action. It's like 1 week, 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 6 a.m. The next week, I get to sleep in. I want to sleep till 2 p.m. I get to sleep until 2 p.m. You know what I mean? As long as I do the podcast, you can't complain. Everyone limits selling. You got to do what you got to do. And don't forget, fam, there's a poll up right now. Let me know. December Bitcoin price peak. Do you think it'll be 120 to 129,000, 94 to 99, 100 to 119, or 130 plus Q4 next month? As we're halfway through Q4 thus far, Moonvember has not been disappointing. It's been pretty lit, to say the least. I have an idea for the perpetual water turbines. Let me work out the engineering. Nice. I'll send some info. Good stuff, yo. Anyways, let's continue, shall we? Where we left off here. So yeah, let's dive into some technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies, and I'll also be pulling up, some of the live charts. And here's what some of the analysis shares with us. Bitcoin continues to circle 90,000 as week-to-date gains approach 13%. It's a weekly close. Now, joining the suggesting consolidation phase, we have Crypto Quant Contributor sharing potential downside target of above 70. That would be a pretty substantial correction. But anyways, here's what he said. The reason it argues lies in two moving averages. The position of the price chasers indicates that we are seeing intense, healthy buying pressure on Bitcoin, which is a very positive sign. He goes on to share, the issue is that the gap between the fast and slow chasers is 19%, and this in turn leads to two possible scenarios. Scenario one, Bitcoin takes a sideways position in the 87.93 range for some time and then continues its upwards movement to 104 to 120 range. We observed something similar from February to March 2024. Or scenario two, Bitcoin corrects downwards to the 71 to 77 range, and there is an intermediate healthy cooling off of the market, and then the local upward trend resumes. And happy 420 in advance, family here. But yeah, the chart here shows Bitcoin price upside over the past week in context with a record-breaking 9,000 daily candle. We were on the cusp, you can see it right there, of the God candle. We define as 10,000 or more on the daily chart. We got so freaking close, and that's an all-time high, FYI, for Bitcoin since its inception. Now, meanwhile, the idea that the bull run will pause before 100,000 hits is far from new. Some see the long-awaited retest of a newly won support level, while bearish opinions range as low as 50,000 or lower. My personal 2 Satoshis, I think that is crazy. I think we're most likely to continue pumping upwards, especially here, considering where we're at in the market. We're halfway through Q4, and this is the year of the halving, so don't forget about that. But anyways, CryptoQuant data shows investor conviction remains solid at the current levels, and quoting Dark Foss, it's interesting to note the balance of the new whales, which has increased rapidly. Could also indicate that more whales have been created recently. He also says, even with Bitcoin around 90,000, they haven't stopped accumulating. That's right, smart money. And most are holding, which is a sign of confidence in the market. Couldn't agree more. I'm definitely leaning bullish over bearish, as I always am, just to keep it 100. And quoting Dennis Porter, this is breaking news. Polish presidential candidate publicly vows to use the Satoshi Action Fund model policy to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Now, clearly it's in Polish, so I can't read you word for word, but very bullish when you have other countries and, politicians who are claiming they're going to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve for their country. Obviously, Trump just won the presidential election for the states, and he vows to make America the Bitcoin mining hub of the world, and also stockpiling the Bitcoin. So I think more nations are likely to follow in Trump's footsteps. And also, we got to give credit first and foremost to Bukele, as he was the first president to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender back when, no one was embracing it. This was back in 2021. Also, shout out RFK Jr. He was actually at the fight last night with Trump and Elon, watching John Jones. But anyways, he wrote here, Bitcoin is the currency of freedom, a hedge against inflation for middle-class Americans, a remedy against the dollar's downgrade from the world's reserve currency, and the off-ramp from a ruinous national debt. Bitcoin will have no stronger advocate than Howard Lutnick. Howard Lutnick is billionaire, also has investments of hundreds of millions in Bitcoin. We have seen photos of Howard Lutnick with Max Kaiser and Bukele over there in El Salvador. I think that's fantastic. So yeah, someone was talking about Lutnick will run the U.S. Treasury. Lutnick is not Trump's answer. This guy, Kyle Bass, I don't know. I don't get too involved with these politics, but nonetheless, I like RFK Jr. I like that he vows to make America healthy again, and I respect he is bullish on Bitcoin. I mean, he had the best speech at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville, so it tells me he understands Bitcoin, and so respect to RFK Jr. Now let's pull up some of the live charts. Before we get into some of the headlines, this is brought to you via TradingView, via Coinbase. This right here on your screen is the 1 hour chart. You can see we're still sitting above 90,000. We do have a right shoulder. We do have a blue bullish target sitting at 105,000. Some analysts say 100,000 in play for this week. In fact, we'll be diving into that story a little later. But let's get some different looks. Again, that's just the 1 hour. Let's check out the 4 hour. Happy 420 broskies. 421 here now in Puerto Rico. Yeah, so the 4 hour chart looking lit across the board. I mean, in my opinion, all the charts are looking extremely bullish right now. Here's the 1 day chart. See if there's any specific targets, not necessarily, but you can see the momentum has been extremely bullish. This month of November has not been a disappointment. And checking out the 1 week, I want you to pay attention to that target you see on the screen, sitting at 124,000. We're going to be speaking about our feature story later with ARK Invest, major asset manager. They believe in early Bitcoin adopters. Of course, shout out Kathy Wood as well. They believe Bitcoin's going to hit 124,000 in December. Again, that's right around the corner, 2 weeks till December. Let me know if you can see that happening. I think it's a fantastic target. I know our one and only Oracle is suggesting we can hit 225,000 still before the end of the year. But let me know your honest thoughts, and I'll read those comments out loud here in a moment. But let's take a quick look at the monthly chart so we get some different looks. You can see Moonvember candle forming, a Godzilla candle. Past couple of months were green. Bullish monthly closes as well. And I think that momentum shall continue, leading into December and, of course, Q1 of 2025. But let me know your thoughts, family. And again, I'll read those comments out loud. Welcome, everyone. Just joined the live stream. I feel MicroStrategy is more a growing play, says Cat Press. I'm like 10-1 Bitcoin versus MicroStrategy, but damn, Sailor is crushing. Long live the Giga Chad. Thank you for the reiteration. 250,000. Wow. End of year, she upped her target. I love it. 1 million cycle peak. I dig it. I appreciate your bullishness. Respect. Not sure Americans get our slang, says Adam. What's going on for the opinion 2025 high? I am guessing around 150,000. I'm being a pessimist. Thank you for sharing, Ricky. And please do voice your votes in the poll in the stream on the YouTube. And a reminder, we're streaming on X, Rumble, and YouTube. There's a try stream. We're live and in the flesh. I'm going to be streaming at least for the next 90 minutes to spread the stream. Already close to 800 people here live, so I appreciate you guys. You guys think Litecoin will pop after Bitcoin crashes? I honestly don't know. Litecoin is an OG coin, though. I believe it's original fork of Bitcoin. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cat Press, love you, JV. Right back at you, Cat Press. Appreciate you guys. Not only is this week, but this quarter, Bitcoin historic Q4 performance on average, 83% is up. So end of the year target could hit 125. Well, 125 in play, family. Send it and let's get it. Hope you're right, Oracle. I think we're all hoping the Oracle is right. We love those predictions. Shout out Tip Tyler. Appreciate the repost. Most consistent crypto news on the net. Amen. This is pod episode 1821. Numbers don't lie. I don't know of another Bitcoin podcaster who has more than 1,821 episodes. Just saying. Shout out High Priority Network. Appreciate the repost. Whatever. Wonder why we're at 90. Watch the crypto news alerts. Thank you. And shout out to the one and only Chandy 10 Music, #1 Bitcoin music channel, hands down. And make sure to subscribe to our new channel on the tube. JV, Crypto News, live now. Best daily Bitcoin news. Appreciate you very much. And again, thank you, Diana. The rest of the fam for holding it down. You guys are the bomb diggity. Thank you for the sub, Chris or Krishy. Krishni, if I'm pronouncing that right. Appreciate you here. I changed when I looked and studied the fibs. I dig it. That's what's up. I love the fibs. That's God's language right there. What's the second best crypto? I thought you'd never ask, Mark.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset.
There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin. Surge is calling 125 end of the year. Send it. Start accepting cookies and start stacking those sats. Amen, Chris. Bank runs probably this week. Moscow, the Long Ranch, USA just green lit. Let's go. 106 is my minimum target end of the year. Would go way beyond that. Right on. My personal target, I've been calling it all year, 124,000. We've been watching it every day on the weekly chart. I think we can easily hit that. Of course, we can go much higher, but that's my bear scenario. There you go. 124 G's, Q4, next month, December, in play. And let's not get it twisted. We still got 2 weeks left for November Bull. November Bull is going to continue to do what it does best. Bull. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's all I got to say. 100K, 6-fig, BTC in play. Send it. Locked and loaded. But anyways, fam, let's get through some of the headlines and discuss what's really going on in the market. Here we go. Bitcoin long-term hodlers do not see 90,000 as the enemy. That's right, because 90 G's is no enemy of mine. November 16th report, CryptoQuant shared that the long-term hodlers addresses holding Bitcoin for 155 days or more do not see the 90,000 as an enemy and are engaging in profit-taking before breaking 73.8 all-time high, which was set back in mid-March, which we shattered here more recently. And the new high is ultimately 93,500 via Coinbase. Now, some of these investors have been here for many years, and for them, the first target would be profit-taking zone. Let me know if any of you took profit when we smashed 93, or if you guys are just hodling for the long term. Quoting them here, the long-term hodler sell-side wave since the ETF's rally has increased since pro-Bitcoin Trump's U.S. Presidential victory November 5th. Around $4 billion has flowed into the spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S., according to Farside. CryptoQuant also explained the rising sell pressure isn't significantly impacting the Bitcoin price because the ETFs are absorbing all the coins being sold. Quoting him here, this wave of superficial sell side of supply and profit is notorious. Amen. Shout out to the notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace, Brooklyn, Brownsville, representing. It comes on the back of several prominent Bitcoin supporters sharing their hopes for Bitcoin to hit 6 figures any day now. Michael Saylor recently shared he would not be surprised if we don't go through 100,000 in November or December. Let me rephrase. He would be surprised, ultimately hinting that he firmly believes we're going to smash 100,000. And let me know if you saw Scottie Pippen and Saylor on stage when Scottie Pippen claimed he met Satoshi, and Michael Saylor's reaction to that was freaking hilarious. Let me know if you guys see that. Also, Saylor's planning a 100K party. Welcome to the club, Michael. Of course, we're planning a 100K fiesta here in Puerto Rico as well. Hope to see you guys so you can meet and connect with the fam. Now, Ryan Lee, chief analyst at BitGet, recently shared November's historically known as the best month for the Bitcoin returns. That's true. And Bitcoin could be on track to 100,000 before the end of the month. Very doable. In fact, I'm calling 100,000 this week. Let me know if you agree. Quoting Lee, if history repeats itself and Bitcoin price grows as projected, a 15% for the current price level will push Bitcoin well above the $100,000 target. Let me know if you can see that 100K incoming, family, and welcome everyone just joining the live stream. We got over 800 people here live and in the flesh, and we're live on X, we're live on Rumble, we're live on YouTube, and again, I'm going to be streaming at least for the next 90 minutes. This is live and interactive, so let me know where you're streamed in from. Gary was supposed to kill the biddy and failed, even if the lizard people hate him now. The lizard people told him to go get his shine box. That's right, Gary. You're fired. Now go home and get your shine box. Tuck your little tail between your leg and go run home. I miss Pepper and Saylor. Yeah, you got to watch Pippen and Saylor. It's trending all over X. One of the most hilarious clips. Saylor's face was like, "Don't say it, Scotty. Don't say it." It was very interesting. Wells Fargo is almost $1 trillion in the red. Bank of America is around $750 billion in the red. Regional banks are teetering worse than the big banks. Bank insolvency is Bitcoin boom. Bitcoin 4-hour chart formed the symmetric triangle, the bullish accumulation consolidation range. 93 to 84 formations typically break in the direction of the general trend up. Measured move 105,000, says Greg. Send it. Sounds good to me. 105 G's, baby. Bring it. Bring it. Sailor's head turn was, yeah, in his eyes, just like, Scotty, don't say nothing, Scotty. Don't reveal who Satoshi is. But yeah, it was actually quite hilarious. So what do you guys think about that? Scottie Pippen allegedly claiming he met Satoshi. Let me know if you think that's a bunch of bullshit or if you genuinely believe he's telling the truth. It'd be interesting. Keep the comments flowing. Let's continue with the news. We got 900 people here live and in the flesh. Repost the stream over on X. We'll smash 1,000 any moment. And thank you guys in advance. Crypto Surge, appreciate the repost, brother. Swen, and again, Tip Tyler, High Priority, the rest of the fam. The lizard folk. Yeah, yo. No respect to the lizard folk. Want to know something funny? A lizard snuck in my house. I spotted a lizard in my house yesterday. I took a video of it. You like to see it? Check it out. I'll show it to you. It was like 2 a.m. I'm watching the fights, and I spotted the lizard. Nipsey spotted him, too. Right on the roof. A big boy. It looked like a little iguana. A big boy. Albino style. I spotted the Lizzie. Nipsey spotted the Lizzie. Watch Nipsey's face. Nipsey's watching him. Nipsey's watching him. Nipsey's like, unacceptable, bro. And you know what was crazy? It was a huge lizard. And I heard a sound. He fell from the roof. He went, it was like a big sound. I'm like, that must be the lizard. Nipsey! And then Nipsey was chasing him around the house. He's probably still in the house for all I know. But anyways, I think that was Gary Gensler sneaking into the crib. Unacceptable, Gary. Unacceptable. Now go home and get your shine box, Gary. Anyways. Yeah, Nipsey's so cute, right? Nipsey, protect me from the lizard folk. No, I love lizards personally. I actually looked it up. I said, what does it mean if a lizard goes in your house? They said good fortune. Good fortune. So I'm like, beautiful. That means we're going to resume the pump to 100K. We got the good fortune with the lizard. Perfect. I dig it. Lizards are nice. Lizard people are the problem. Agreed. Lizards are good little pets. I like lizards. They actually take care of the bug problems if you have any insects in the house. So I can't complain. Yeah, a gecko. They eat the bugs like the cockroaches. There you go. Again, good omen. We got a nip indicator yesterday, and we got a lizard in the house. Good fortune, family. Good fortune. But anyways, let's continue with the headlines, shall we? And welcome everyone just joining us. Let's discuss the 100K week, baby. 100K in play. 6 figs. 100... or let's say the TD sequential indicator says 100,000 before the end of the weekend. So let's break this down. So yeah, the possibility of a 6-figure Bitcoin at 100,000 is now closer to reality than ever before. According to Ali Martinez, the analyst who shared his insight on X, Bitcoin's on track to reach 100,600 in the next few days. Send it. Interestingly, this optimistic projection stems from the TD sequential indicator, which has proven reliable in identifying bullish and bearish signals throughout the cycle. However, the TD sequential signal is about to become invalid in this case. The daily candlestick chart shared on social media shows the TD sequential presented a sell signal November 14th, although the Bitcoin price did retrace a bit after. It since resumed a move to the upside, allowing it to break 90,000 once more. And at the time of the live stream, we're still maintaining above 90 Gs. But with this in mind, Ali noted the sell signal is at risk of invalidation. All the bulls need to do now is make certain a daily close above 91.9. Well, hopefully we can close above 91.9 here today for the week, and the sell signal will be invalidated. Quoting Ali here, the TD sequential recently presented a sell signal on the Bitcoin daily chart, but now it's at risk of invalidation. Again, we need to close today above 91.9, and then we're on track to $100,000 this week. So let's go. Interestingly, buy-in patterns point to the possibility of a Bitcoin price closing above 91.9 either today or tomorrow. Well, the close for the week is going to be today now that it's Sunday. For instance, crypto exchange Binance witnessed a significant spike in Bitcoin buy pressure the last few hours, suggesting upwards price movement could be ahead. Let me know your thoughts on that. And as of now, again, Bitcoin's trading at just above 90 Gs. So we're 11% increase away from reaching the 100K milestone. Market sentiment remains overwhelmingly positive. Crypto Greed and Fear Index just registered a 90 for the day, the highest we've seen it in quite some time. And again, the all-time high is sitting just shy of 93.5. So again, if we can close above 91.6, we're looking good, and 100K in play for this week. Let me know if you think we'll likely hit that 100K target. And of course, I mean, we've been calling it. We're so close. We've never been this close in Bitcoin history. We're on the cusp of continuing to make new all-time highs, and I think that's going to be very fun as we continue reaching new all-time highs over the course throughout 2025 as well. Considering this is still the year of the halving, it's always the year preceding the halving we hit the cycle peak. So you ain't seen nothing yet. Bottom line. You know what I mean? We are going to pump soon, says Diana. I'm with you on that. We're gearing up for the pump. Let's go, 100K. I believe Scotty smoked some crack. That's why he thought he saw Satoshi. Beam me up, Scotty. That's hilarious. Tip Tyler. Hilarious. Never trust weekend trading. The Bitcoin weekly candle close was 3 hours and 25 minutes. And didn't he say he met Satoshi in like a weird year? Let me know if I'm quoting him right. He may have said like in 1993, I met Satoshi. And that's why Michael's looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? But anyways, is what it is. It is what it is. Welcome, everybody, joining the live stream. Alamero, welcome to the stream. Pump the likes to pump the stream. We're streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. There's a try stream. And, yeah, we still got a lot of news to share. So let's continue preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi, shall we? Pump the likes, if not for JV, for the Nippinator, the one and only Nipsey Hussle, reincarnated in dog form. Anyways, next story of the day. Gary Gensler's war on crypto. Didn't Mr. Trump say he will end Gensler's war on crypto? Well, let's break this one down, shall we? Prominent U.S. prosecutor office to reduce focus on crypto cases. Hallelujah. They're finally slowing down. About time. Prominent U.S. attorney's office reportedly plans to reduce its focus on crypto cases with Trump headed back to the White House. Everything's on the up and up with Trump at the helm. Thursday, Trump announced the Truth Social. He planned to nominate Jay Clayton. Personally, I'm not really a fan of his. As U.S. Attorney of the Southern District of New York, Jay Clayton used to be the chairman of the SEC, and it was on his last day of office before Gary took over. They launched the lawsuit against the SEC. I mean, against Ripple Labs, XRP, my apologies. But anyways, Clayton led the, as they're saying here, led the SEC with Trump's previous term and made crypto-friendly comments recently. Scott Hartman, co-chief of Secretaries of Commodities Fraud Task Force at the Southern District, said at the conference this week that the office won't ignore crypto, but also won't have as many prosecutors focused on the sector. According to Reuters, quoting them here, we brought a lot of the big cases in wake of the crypto winter. There were a lot of important fraud cases to bring there, but we know our regulatory partners are very active in the space. Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney of the Southern District, prosecuted numerous crypto cases in recent years, including Bankman-Fried and FTX. Yeah, a little late, wouldn't you think? And after expressing skepticism about Bitcoin and crypto during his previous presidential term, Trump spent the past year on the campaign trail, promising to protect and grow the digital asset sector, as we know. At the campaign events over the past months, he promised to fire the current SEC chair, Gary Gensler, on his first day in office, and we think Gary's most likely going to resign and save face and end the policies that prevent the crypto investors and companies from using digital assets. He is going to end Gary Gensler's war on crypto, Senator Warren's war on crypto, Joe Biden's war on crypto. Amen to that. He also said that the U.S. would stop selling its trove of seized Bitcoin on the open market and instead strategically hold the asset as an investment. And of course, they're now seeking to purchase up 1 million Bitcoin. Cynthia Lummis proposed it, stockpiling the Bitcoin for the country. And you already know, and now we have other countries and political leaders pledging to do the same thing, such as out of Poland, which I shared with you a little earlier, as game theory family continues in full effect. Michael Jordan is Satoshi. I knew it. Pablo. Never trust weekend trading. Southern District in New York, either side, they're all under my scrutiny. Scrutiny, eh? Yeah, yo. But hopefully the war on crypto officially ends, and crypto can thrive as it was destined to do. You know what I mean? It's been a crazy past few years, to say the least. You know what I mean? What month do you think Bitcoin cycle top will be? Good question, Big Bob. Peak high always comes the year after the halving, correct? It could be Q1. It could be Q2. It could be Q3. It could be Q4. The honest truth is I don't know. I just still genuinely believe it'll happen in 2025. You know what I mean? Anything's possible. If everyone's expecting, for example, a Q3 all-time high, it'll probably happen in Q2 or Q1. If everyone anticipates a Q1 all-time high, it'll probably happen in Q3. You know what I mean? Typically, what the consensus least anticipates tends to happen. It just seems to be that way. You know what I mean? FSB, eh? So yeah, John Jones went viral dancing like Trump. Yeah, he did the Trump dance, yo. It was pretty lit. Right in front of Trump. I played the clip earlier on the stream. But Bitcoin's pulling back again. We got to close above 91.6 today, and then we can continue our bullish momentum. If we get a close under 90, it may be some sideways trading action for the week. So let's send that mofo where it should be right now, back above 90 G's. The time next year, 273. Hey, I'd love that, Matthew. 293. Send it. Let's make that happen. I'm all for it. But anyways, welcome everyone to the stream. We're going through the news and the headlines. Still got a lot to share with the fam. And then when we're done going through all the news articles, we'll do some live Q&A, and we'll have an uncensored segment of the pod, as we always do. You know what I mean? Miners are going to mine. Bitcoiners are going to hodl. Whales are going to stack sats. But anyways, let's get into our next story of the day. We discussed the war on crypto slowing down, thank God, with Trump at the helm. Now let's discuss the 135 target in play, and then we'll discuss 124,000 year-end target according to ARK Invest, and we'll go from there. So yeah, current Bitcoin price ceiling projected at 135,000 according to CryptoQuant. I personally think it's idiotic to call a ceiling because Bitcoin has no top, fiat has no bottom, but nonetheless, we're going to entertain it. CryptoQuant CEO revised his earlier prediction, is now projecting 135,000 Bitcoin price ceiling with a 2024 price target of 112. So he believes we'll hit 112 here in December in his latest quantitative analysis. The CEO explained the capital flows of the Bitcoin market, including those from exchange-traded funds and products, support these predictions. He indicated that these are current projections, a signal that the forecast is subject to change. He also offered a word of caution to traders, quoting him here. Please note that this doesn't mean we aren't getting corrections. As I mentioned earlier, the futures perpetual market is over leveraged. Stay long-term bullish, but be cautious with leverage if you're a trader. Sage advice there. He also warned of market speculators and investors that Bitcoin USDT perpetual market was over leveraged by approximately 2.7 times more than in early of 2024. Liquidations of leveraged long positions place downwards pressure on the Bitcoin price, and cascading liquidations can significantly pull back the price. We are in the bull market. Bitcoin will go up, he exclaimed. But as Bitcoin continues its price discovery, quantitative analysis are split over where the Bitcoin price will go next. That's right, because we're in unprecedented times. Price discovery, there's zero resistance that even exists. We've never seen it. Price action like this. So his guess is as good as yours, family. CryptoQuant recently argued that some long-term Bitcoin hodlers, those who have held the asset for 155 days or longer, were starting to take profits at 90,000. I'm curious if any of you took any profit when we hit 90,000. The contributor explained that this particular cohort of long-term Bitcoin hodlers is not representative of the entire group and expects the long-term hodlers to hold out in expectation of greater profits. I would agree with that. I think the whales and the long-term hodlers are the smart money, and they recognize where we are in the cycle. Quoting them here, through realized price UTXO bands, we see the long-term hodlers are not looking at 90 Gs. Bitcoin has to reach higher levels in prices to realize profits of more than 10x. So there you have it, yo. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Can you see it? Can you smell what the rock is cooking? What are your thoughts surrounding CryptoQuant projection of 135 as a price ceiling for the Bitcoin. Personally think that's too bearish in my humble opinion, and I'll reiterate my stance of where I'm currently at. I believe we hit the cycle peak in 2025. I think it's going to range somewhere between 225,000 as the bear scenario, and the bull scenario I can see being 750,000, and most likely somewhere in between. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that before we dive into our feature story of the day, discuss the latest from ARK Invest, projecting Q4 bullish target in play that can send us obviously to six-figure territory, hitting that sexy cup and handle target on the 1 week chart, which is currently sitting at 124,000. Let me know before we get into our feature story, and I'll read your comments out loud. Gnats, get out of my fly space. Where's that lizard when you need him? It's too early for anyone to take profit. Agreed. I think it's idiotic to take profit, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Kathy Wood talk. I got you. Let me know if you watched yesterday's pod. The headline was Kathy Wood as well, suggesting Bitcoin hitting 1.5 million for 2030. If you guys missed yesterday's podcast, I encourage you guys to check that one out. That was the one you see there below the current one with Trump. You see Kathy and Trump. Bitcoin will soar 1,600% in our bull case to 1.5 million. And shout out Kathy Wood. We love Kathy Wood here. She's phenomenal. Early Bitcoin adopter. ARK Invest may have been the first institution to start heavily investing into Bitcoin back when it was like $250 per coin, which is pretty phenomenal. So respect. Magic Hands JV. Send the price to 100K. 100K, Bitcoin in play, wax on, wax off. Here's what the gong has to say. 100K, it's here this week. Bring it. There you go. Sell the winner to buy the loser. Hodl life. Shout out Leash. Vanny Man, until I see more on tax reform on crypto will hold. I like to see less taxes. There's rumors circulating that Trump is going to eliminate all crypto capital gains tax. That would be a major move. That would help make America the Bitcoin hub of the world. You know what I mean? A safe haven, just like in El Salvador. That'd be a fantastic play. I pray Trump makes a big move like that. Wouldn't you guys think that would be fantastic if all capital gains tax was removed from crypto? Whoa, that would be phenomenal. So hopefully he makes that happen. We shall see, man. We shall see just how bullish he truly is. I hope I am wrong and JV is right, says Big Bob. 150 to 500,000. Right in alignment with my target, brother. I'm just a little more bullish. Did you save your torch that you knocked off the table? Did you save? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Nothing happened to it. It fell, but it survived. So we're good. And I got two of them. I got a backup thanks to you, Oracle. So we appreciate it. Keep the comments flowing. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day and discuss ARK Invest projecting 124,000 target next month in December. Right now, we're still in Moonvember or Moonvember, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Shouty, can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you a biddy? Amazing. That would make America great again. Capital gains tax removal. It truly would. I think it truly would, and I think that's what America needs. What do you guys say? 3 things I want to see happen. Number 1, fire Gary. Number 2, free Ross. Number 3, eliminate all crypto capital gains tax in the United States of America. Let's genuinely make Bitcoin great again. I meant to say America. I don't know why I just threw Bitcoin out there. Bitcoin has always been great, so I take that back. Bitcoin's been great since the inception of the Genesis block and will always be great. But let's make America great again, because God gave us the tool of Bitcoin to make America great again. And it's up to us to demand it. I think if we demand it, Trump will deliver. So we gotta hold them to it, yo. You know what I mean? Let's put the pressure on. U.S. debt. I mean, we got RFK, we got Ram Sawani, and we got Trump. They're all pro Bitcoin. So they should do everything what's in the best interests of Bitcoiners and Americans. And if they do that, it's definitely in our best interests. Remove all capital gains taxes from crypto. I apologize to Sister Nafisia for what I said untruth about her, fully incorrect. You dear to my heart. I love you stacks. Right on leash. I don't know the reference there of what you initially said, but yeah, let's eliminate all capital gains taxes in America. Let's see if Gensler goes away tomorrow. Oh, that's supposed to have been the rumor. He's supposed to resign tomorrow. Hopefully he does. This gong strike is for Gensler tucking his tail between his legs and resigning before Trump fires him tomorrow. Let's go. If they make it more like a stock tax, it would be long-term and short-term brackets. I would love to see no capital gains. Right on. Gensler is likely to resign next week. That might pump it up. Vivek Ramsawani. Yeah, man. Take profits into what? There is no second best. Exactly, Graham. Why take profits? You're going to trade the greatest asset of all time for the worst monopoly money we've ever seen? No way, Jose. Very entertaining. Thank you, Joseph. Keep the comments flowing. But without further ado, now let's dive into our feature story of the day. ARK Invest unveils year-end targets for Bitcoin, sees continued bullish momentum for the Biddy in 2025. And you got to respect ARK Invest for two reasons. Number one, what broski doesn't love Cathie Wood. Yesterday, we talked about her latest prediction, doubling down on Bitcoin hitting 1.5 million per coin, ultimately surging 1,600% from the current price action. If you missed that pod, be sure to check it out. The other reason I personally respect, Cathie and ARK Invest, they were the first major institution adopting Bitcoin back when it was only $250 per coin. So they're the smart money. They understand this thing. They saw it well before than all the other major, players. So yeah, tech-focused investment firm ARK Invest believes Bitcoin will shatter, I repeat, shatter the six-figure price level before 2024 expires. Let's shatter that mofo this week, family. What do you say? In a brand new report, ARK Invest analyst David Puel looks at historical data to predict where Bitcoin could possibly land before the end of the year. I believe he's also the creator of the Puel multiple, another data point in the analytics we tend to check out. But anyways, based on the numbers dating as far back as 2011, Puel predicts that Bitcoin could rise as much as 36% from the current level, quoting him here. As of November 13, 2024, Bitcoin's performance multiple reached 2.14x, outperforming the 2.0x average for the sample years, 2011 to 2023, as well as the 2.04x average of the calendar year in which halvings have occurred, 2012, 2016, 2020, and we just witnessed the fourth halving in April 19th of this year. So if Bitcoin were to match the general historical average or the average of the halving years at December's end, its 2024 performance multiple could hit between 2.48x and 2.94x, its price potentially reaching between 104 and 124,000. Right, exactly my precise target I've been calling every day on the stream, and I love that their target is the same as mine. 124,000 before the end of the year. Send it. Let's get it. And also, as I pointed out earlier, the weekly chart also has the cup and handle target at 124,000. Now, Puel also predicts that Bitcoin's bull market will not stop this year. Of course not. The ARK Invest analyst believes that the Bitcoin bullish momentum will persist if the incoming administration under President Trump continues to explore the idea of adding Bitcoin to the U.S. government balance sheet. Let's go. Quoting him again. Bottom line, if the institutions continue to gravitate towards this new asset class and the U.S. government seriously contemplates adding Bitcoin to its strategic reserves, which it will. Trump already promised it. RFK already promised it. They're both working together. We're going to get it. We anticipate a strong close to 2024 and continued momentum during 2025. Let me know your thoughts on that. Can you see 124,000 target next month in December here in Q4? And what are your thoughts about the United States stockpiling the Bitcoin, making it a strategic reserve asset as Trump already promised? I know RFK was even more bullish. He wanted to hold 4 million Bitcoin for the United States and purchase upwards of 400 Bitcoin per day. We know Bukele buys 1 Bitcoin per day in El Salvador, but of course, the United States has a lot more capital to make bigger things happen a lot quicker. But nonetheless, Trump said he'll stockpile all the Bitcoin. They'll stop selling the Bitcoin. As you know, he said he will end Biden's war on crypto. And I think that's why all the crypto bros are pro-Trump. It's good for the economy. It's good for the crypto sector. It's good against the war on crypto. It's good for Bitcoiners. It's good for shitcoiners. It's good round the board. Yeah, I mean, 90.93 seems to be a strong resistance. Well, currently 93 is the current all-time high, so it is the strongest and only resistance. To be quite honest with you, there's really not much other resistance out there right now. I'm so over Coinbase fees and spread tax. Yeah, yo, unfortunately, it is what it is. Laser Cat says 88.93. Greg to the laser is definitely a buy wall. Well, 100K in play, family. This might be the big week. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Let's get this closed for the week above 91. Pump the likes to pump the stream. Come on now. We're so damn close. We could see 100,000 this week. Let that sink in. But spread the word, repost the stream. Let them know we live. And in the flesh, we currently got close to 1,000 people live on stream right now. The stream is pinned at the top of the X profile. We're only halfway through the show. We got done the news segment, but now we're going to be kicking it. Welcome to the Q&A segment of the live show. Let's motherfrickin' go. Let me go ahead and end the poll on the tube real quick for you guys, and I'll read you the results. I started the poll before the stream began, and I asked, what is going to be the Q4 cycle peak for December? And the results are in. Let me read these results to you, family. Here you go. Bitcoin price prediction for December. 35% of you say between 100 and 119. 30% of you say between 120 and 129. That's my prediction because I say 124. 23% of you say between 94 and 99. And 9% of you say 130,000 plus. That poll was based off of 315 votes. And thank you for contributing to the poll, and thank you for participating and watching the live stream. What we're going to do next, we're going to continue with the uncensored extended version of the pod. For those of you new to the channel, yes, this is the #1 day of the Bitcoin pod. I stream live every single day, 7 days a week on X, Rumble, and YouTube. However, when the news segment is done on the YouTube, we end the YouTube stream and we continue the stream on X and Rumble for the uncensored after party. So I strongly encourage you to visit us over on the X or the Rumble. Again, the direct link is rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's get ready to rumble, shall we? And YouTube stream should be ending any moment, family.